Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's a transformation video and I'm starting off with a foundation primer. Very important. Yes, I'm just blending it properly and I'm going over to the eyebrows to do the eyebrows. I'm using a eyebrow pencil from Jordana. I'm using it to draw the eyebrows. Afterwards I will define it properly with a foundation from black opal stick, black opal, yeah. Now I have a detailed eyebrow tutorial as usual. I'll link it down below in the description box. So I'm just defining the eyebrow now neatly with black opal stick foundation in Truly Topaz. It's a little bit lighter than her normal skin tone, so I'm just defining it. Yeah, you know, when you draw an eyebrow you need to finally define it, so I'm just blending in with a small fluffy brush because you need to make the hash line disappear. Because after drawing anything with your brushes, it gives strokes, like it gives hash lines, so you need to make sure it disappears. It's very important. So I'm going in with eyeshadow. I'm going with this eyeshadow from Juvia Masquerade Mini Palette. I started with Fulani, that's the name. Then I moved to one they call Ada. I am using it more as a transitional shade. I'm shading it into her eye. Mind you, she has very attractive eyeballs, so I am trying to make the best use of them. Exactly. So whatever I do on this other eye, I equally repeat it on the other eye. So I'm just blending it properly with a fluffy brush. Blending. Yeah. Harsh lines should not show. I'm just blending. So afterwards, I'm now adding a kind of a shimmery eyeshadow called Bori from that same Juvia palette. So afterwards, there's something I did. I smoked the eye with a black eyeshadow. Now this is the way I smoked it. I smoked it in and out. Do you understand? Like I smoked it from the end, yes, and then I smoked it from the beginning as well, then blended it in with a fluffy brush. Don't mind me, please. I had some guests that came over, so as I was walking now, I was talking with them. Yeah, so I was being chatty in the background, right? So I'm just blending in very well. You know, being that I smoked from beginning to the beginning and then the ending, so you have to blend it in properly. So adding another eyeshadow from that same palette called Casablanca. It's kind of a golden shade. It has a golden feel. Yeah. So you could see what I'm doing with a flat brush. Whatever I do on this eye, I repeat it on the other eye. Alright, I'm all about cleaning fallout before I apply foundation, because definitely eyeshadow most likely is bound to fall out. So I take wipes to clean before I apply my foundation. I'm using the foundation from LA Girl. You know, they have the concealers, but this is the foundation. It's a bottle foundation with a pump. Yes, so I am applying it to her skin tone. Though while I was applying, I noticed a little bit lighter than her skin tone, so I went over it with a black opacity foundation in Nutmeg to balance it. It was kind of a bit too light over. You can see it was a little bit too overwhelming for her skin, so I had to now go over it with another foundation that is in black opal, and then everything balanced, as you can see there. So now I use the Color Pop concealer to highlight the necessary areas on her face. Yeah, she's really a pretty girl. In fact, all my transformation makeup videos are all pretty ladies. Yeah, so I'm just blending in. Blending is very important, so I'm setting it now with a loose powder. Yeah, when you blend your makeup, by the time you lay other products on top, everything will look neat. But if it's not well blended, when you drop other products, especially powder, it's definitely going to show. Or I'm using a powder to contour her face. The powder is from my House of Tara powder palette. It's another very favorite palette of mine. So I am contouring with it, just going in softly and gradually. You know, when you're contouring with powder, you have to be very careful. Yes, because sometimes it could really stick so well to the skin and to be very difficult for you to blend. So when you're doing that, you have to be very careful. You understand? Go with lighter shades first before you go with darker. Don't just go in with darker so that it doesn't look too dark, and then when you want to blend it becomes difficult. So I like to start easy, soft, small, and then gradually build on it. Yes, that's how I do it. So I'm just contouring her cheekbone, then the forehead a little bit. Yeah, just more. I'm concentrating more on the hairline because she somehow has her forehead is not that well, I say it's not that, which I use the word big. You understand? It's like you could see it. Her forehead is not so pronounced like that. So as I was contouring, I was being very careful. So I highlighted as well. Now I'm blending everywhere with a loose, compact powder from LA Pride this time around. Yes, I'm just blending in everything, trying to hide the harsh lines because technically that is what blending with the skin tone powder does. Now you're going over it with on your highlights, like you're going over the highlight, going over the contour as well, going over even the blush. So it's something you're trying to make everything soft will blend in. So I went for another brush from Zikel to do the work for me because that one was too light, so I needed something that was going to be able to blend in all the harsh lines. Do you understand? Because sometimes your choices of brush too matters. When your brush is too soft, it might not be able to do the job well. But then I'm not saying you should go for thick brushes, or because sometimes thick brushes could also irritate the skin. So just know how to just juggle. When you're buying brush, of course, you touch the bristles to be sure it's something that will be friendly on the skin. So I'm just doing the needful, blending. I've had someone asking me that I emphasize a lot on blending. Of course, that's one of the makeup artist's secrets. When you blend in very, that's what gives the seamless makeup. And when you see, you be like, wow. Blending is very key. So I'm contouring her nose. And don't forget the inner part of the face is usually lighter. So when I'm contouring, I didn't use the same contour powder I used for her cheekbone. I'm using something lighter. Exactly. Because when you use a darker contour powder on the nose, sometimes it's very difficult to blend. So it's better you go for something soft and then build on it. Right now I'm just blending in everything with a smaller brush. You know, it's not every area of the face that the bigger brush can go in. So when you are trying to deal with the little cavities on the face, you're going with a smaller brush. Now I am just still doing the needful blending. So I'm going now with a lip pencil to line the lips. I do that a lot because for me it's a guide. It helps me to guard whatever lipstick or lip stain I'm applying on the lips. And for me, I feel the lip pencil has a way of putting the lips together. Yeah, for me it works for me. Yeah, that's my own personal practice kind of. So now I mix 2 shades of lipstick, baby pink lipstick, and then nude girl, all from Classic Makeup. Yes, I mixed it. Can you see? It gave me kind of a pale, kind of a peach tone. So that's what I'm applying on her lips. I'm blending it with a brush. I'm blending in everything with a brush. You know, one thing with lipstick, and when you mix different colors, oh my god, it gives very nice color. Now I'm using NYX spray on her face. So I'm now going over. You know, it's advisable after making up, especially when you use pencil to draw your eyebrow and you do the eyebrow first, it's advisable you go over it again after your makeup, because then in the midst of blending and adding other product, you might have touched it. So I'm adding a highlighter now on her cheek bone. I love this highlighter. It's very soft, very soft. So I'm using it on her face, and I'm also using it on her forehead as well. And I'm also highlighting the nose. Yeah, I like to highlight all through the nose. Do you understand? So we'll just do on the tip of the nose, and then I like to do all over. And this is our finished look. Can you see, guys? This is the finished look. And the wig on her hair is from Oma's Hair. This transformation video is more like a collaboration with Oma's Hair on Instagram. She's on Instagram. Please do kindly check her out on Instagram. Yeah, I did a transformation video with her as well, the CEO herself, but this is her hair. I'm featuring her hair in my transformation video. Yeah, so please don't forget to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, share my videos, drop your comments. Yes, I decided to make this week a full week of transformation videos. So this is my finished look, and I'm so appreciative of my new subscribers. Like, welcome. I really appreciate your presence here. I also love you, returning subscribers, for sure. You guys are the best. Thank you, and God bless you. See you in another video. Bye.